Hi, this is Lisa with Coping with Yarn, and today we are going to talk about mindfulness because today is Mental Health Monday. So we're going to do some mindfulness. So I have a blanket out front, and so you're not going to see me from most of the shot because I'm going to be in the zone. We're going to be doing some mindfulness meditation. Okay, are you all ready? Oh, why was I going to turn it off? Duh. I'm just going to pop down and relax. Okay. All right. So basically, mindfulness is being aware of what's happening in the present moment. It's not thinking about the past. It's not thinking about anything that's going to be happening in the future, what you're supposed to be doing at work, all the housework that you have to do. No, mindfulness is being in the present. You know the old saying, stop and smell the roses? I don't even know who said stop and smell the roses, or make sure to stop and smell the roses. But literally, it is so good for your mind and your body to stop what you're doing and take a break. So, mindfulness meditation and yoga does not mean, well, never mind, I won't go into that. But we are going to just be in the present today. So it's not, mindfulness can be helpful if you have a hard time managing your thoughts and your emotions, or if you want to improve your concentration, like me, where you're constantly scrolling. This is perfect for that. It takes practice to be able to do this. When you are aware of the present, you will be more able to see what's happening around you and settle yourself and your mind more easily. It's a calming coping skill, and it's designed to help you focus on the present moment. And this has found to reduce stress. It has found to lower your blood pressure, improve your immunity. There are all kinds of benefits, especially on being stressed and overwhelmed. This is perfect. You know, there's a reason why, and I know not everybody is Christian, I know that, but there's a reason why, we're supposed to take a Sabbath day to rest. Well, you know what? Rest is so important for our souls. We were not made to keep going on and on and on and on. We just were not made that way. I think a lot of anxiety and depression can come from, you know what? Sometimes you just need to sleep and take a nap and rest. And if you do this practice, if you just do this, you probably get more benefit from 20 minutes a day. If you can do 10 or 15 minutes of this a day, you'll be able to focus more on your work and everything around you that needs to be done. So we're going to focus on sounds and in our body and what's going on around us. And we're going to do this with our eyes closed. So first, start by getting in a comfortable position and take a few deep breaths. And after a few minutes, stretch your earring outside where you are right now. And what do you hear? Okay. So, I don't know if you could see my toes, but I am now resting. My eyes are closed. You don't have to lay down to do this. You could be in a sitting position in a chair it's probably best to have your feet down on the ground if you're sitting in a chair, with good posture. Okay, so let's do some deep breaths. Last time we went over breathing through your nose and slowly breathing out through your mouth. What do we hear? Well, where I'm at, I'm in my backyard, but I could hear a big truck going by. And at first, my thoughts went to, instead of just listening, my thoughts went to, ooh, I wonder if this is a UPS with a yarn box. But that's thinking ahead. And what we want to do is be in the moment and just think of what is happening right now. And a big part of mindfulness is not judging you on if your thoughts start straying to the future or to the past. Acknowledge it and be like, yep, that's wishful thinking, about the yarn. And then come back. And it takes practice to be completely in the moment. It does. And remember, it's not about clearing your mind. It's just about noticing what's going on right now. So I hear a big truck again. I can hear a dog whine. I can hear ACs running and birds chirping. Someone's getting out of the car. I heard a cat meow, and in the very distance, I could hear cars going by on the street. And someone mowing their lawn. Ooh, I hear an airplane. Something like some kind of animal moving through the grass, or a person. Someone's AC shut off. So I can't necessarily hear anything in my body. Like I can't hear my stomach gurgle. But let's go through the body and see what I feel right now. The grass feels, I can feel the grass through my fingertips. And the grass is kind of stiff. My feet, let's start at the feet. My feet feel heavy. There's something going on in the bottom of my feet. It's just a weird sensation. I feel a little twinge in my knee. I'm scanning my body, so I'm going up. can't hear my stomach gurgle, but I can hear my stomach doing something. Let's go through my hands. My hands just feel the cool of the grass. But that's on the outside, nothing on the inside. They feel fine. My left hip hurts a little bit. Like it's, that part of my back is tight. Going up to my chest feels fine. My shoulders feel tight. My throat feels a little phlegmy. I think I might be allergic to merino wool because I was crocheting earlier with it for the first time, and I noticed my nose, like right now, is still a little stuffy. Yeah, so that's the body scan. So I just encourage you to do this. Just take time out every day. You're going to be so much mentally healthier and physically healthier if you do this. He lays me lie down in green grass. And there you go. So, okay. Now the birds are coming out. Ugh. Hello. Do I have bedhead? Okay. So that was some mindfulness meditation. It's about being in the present, not thinking about the future or the past, and not judging yourself on your thoughts, running away from what you're not focusing on. Because you do this, and pretty soon you will be able to focus. There's so much more benefits that I even said. So I had, okay, here's a little shell. I think it's I don't know what this is from, but it's one of my daughter's toys. I filled it with a whole bunch of papers. And this is just like to focus on what is good in our life. What we're thankful for. I think this is a good practice for combating depression and remembering the good. Okay, so I'm going to pick one. And in the comments, whatever I pick, I want you to put your answer down in the comments. And I'll tell you what my answer is. Okay. Let's see what it says. What is your favorite memory? One of the first thing that pops into my head was my daughter being born. I was barren for 5 years. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know if I have it anymore, but I had polycystic ovarian, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And so my hormones were messed up, and I wasn't ovulating, and we just could not have kids for 5 years. I mean, it was just, sometimes Mother's Day was hard back then, especially when I couldn't bear children. I think Mother's Day is hard for a lot of people when they lose their moms or they lost, God forbid, your child, and, all these things. Or if you have a hard time, if you're just having a hard time having kids or a miscarriage or anything like that. So one of my favorite memories is when my daughter was born. It was amazing. When I finally was able to get pregnant and when she was born, that was one of my favorite memories. I would say my son, but when he was born, it was horrible because he was in the NICU and I didn't even get to see him for 6 hours. His lungs had collapsed, so that was kind of a tragic thing. Of course, we were happy when we were able to bring him home, and 8 days later. But anyways, when my daughter was born and I got to hold her and breastfeed her for the first time. Okay, love you guys. Put in the comments one of your favorite memories. Bye.